Okay, so yesterday I uploaded a video talking about how everyone had been disappointed about one of the new Roblox Christmas products, which was the official Roblox Advent Calendar, and in that video I did talk about the reasons why I personally would also feel the disappointment, but I never really talked about why people themselves had been disappointed, nor did I show any proof of them being disappointed. And so I guess I wanted to make this video to kind of show what I based all of that off of, because every single review that I can find about this Roblox Advent Calendar is, I mean, there is some good ones out there obviously, but the majority of them that I could find are very negative and also 1-star reviews, with some of them for real being titled absolutely awful quality. So before I show you anything about these reviews, I would first like to say please leave a like on this video and subscribe. Now obviously most of these reviews, if not all of them, are coming from parents who purchased the Roblox Advent Calendar to give to their children. And just keep in mind that this Advent Calendar, it was £30, which is around $50. And if you watched my video yesterday, you will know that in the first day they received half of a Roblox toy, in the second day they received the other half of the Roblox toy, and in the third day they received an accessory for a Roblox toy that did not even fit the Roblox toy that they just got. So yeah, I mean, the first few days, or at least the first week of this Advent Calendar has been, I would say it was a very big disappointment, and it's been a bit of a mess. So just keeping that in mind when we are reading through these terrible reviews. Like I said, the first one is titled absolutely awful quality, and this one, it reads, as per the other reviews, when we opened door number 2, the leg fell off of the gingerbread man. Now opening door 4, the gingerbread scarf does not even fit on the character. You cannot physically get his head back on. For £30, this is disgusting and customers should be refunded, to be honest. And then finished it off by saying that the toy store that was selling this, the one that they reviewed it on, needs to look into this. And I will say, after reading through all of the 1-star reviews that I could find about this Advent Calendar, one very common theme seems to be the fact that when opening the second door, obviously you receive the second half of the first Roblox toy, which is the gingerbread man, but the majority of these replies seem to be saying that the legs are falling apart. So when they attach the legs onto the body that they received in day 1, one of the legs comes off. So like, not only did they receive half of the toy first, then the second half of the toy, but the second half of the toy broke after assembling it. And also, like I said, people do keep mentioning that the scarf they received doesn't even fit the character that they got. Apparently, okay, according to this Advent Calendar, you get 6 Roblox toys in total, which for £30 is, I don't think it's that bad. But considering like they are stretching this Advent Calendar out by making it day 1 you receive half of the Roblox toy, day 2 you receive the other half of the Roblox toy, day 3 you receive an accessory that doesn't even fit the toy that you just got, it's really not that great, and I can absolutely understand the disappointment, and I can also understand the perspective of all of these terrible reviews. The second one I found reads awful quality, disappointed 5-year-old, and they said, when putting the gingerbread man together from doors 1 and 2, the leg snapped off. Common theme, like I said, leaving my 5-year-old son distraught. This is terrible quality and a huge disappointment so early on from a very expensive calendar. I will be seeking a refund. Also, a lot of people seem to be mentioning that they are going to be looking for their money back. And I mean, yesterday when I made that video saying people were disappointed, I made it more from a perspective as if I got this Advent Calendar for myself, even I would be disappointed. I'm 20. I would be disappointed in this. So can you imagine a 5-year-old getting super excited for their Roblox Advent Calendar and suddenly it breaks? Here we go. Let's read the next one. Day 2 it's titled, and they said, really disappointed with our experience with this calendar this morning. Opened door number 2, and as I was connecting the leg to the torso, one of the legs fell off in my hands. This is the third review down. Like, this is the third review in a row. I haven't skipped any reviews. all 3 of them so far are saying that it broke. No unnecessary force was being used, it just fell off. Far from impressed given the cost of this calendar, and as a result we have one extremely upset little boy. Seems to be a manufacturing fault, as it seems we are not the only ones this has happened to. We will be contacting Jazzwares directly. I truly wonder why it's only specifically this one gingerbread man that the leg keeps falling off of. Like, none of the other things in this advent calendar have broken so far, and I can't imagine they are going to, but specifically this one leg on this one gingerbread man keeps falling off for every single person who purchased this advent calendar. How does that happen? I mean, the next review down, faulty, broken character upon opening second door this morning, very disappointed son. The next one below that, once again, faulty product, and said, when their son opened the second door this morning, the toy was broken. Unhappy parent and an even unhappier child. I will be chasing up a replacement and a refund for this. Wow, okay. And the final 1-star review on this specific store is, first character broke, second day, and already one leg has come off of the gingerbread man. So every single review of this advent calendar on this specific toy store mentions that their gingerbread man had broken. So yeah, that's where we're currently at. Like I said, there is plenty of good reviews about this, as there is with everything, but the fact that the amount of bad reviews and 1-star reviews are almost equal to the amount of good and 5-star reviews, it's a little bit worrying, it's a little bit concerning. And I mean, that's not the only toy store that received this kind of review. Like, there is, even on Amazon, people providing literal photo evidence of their gingerbread man breaking, and I still don't understand how it's specifically this one toy that keeps breaking for every single person that bought this. Someone also mentioned in this 1-star review that they really don't like the idea of Roblox splitting up the toys to stretch out the advent calendar. Like, day 1 you receive the top half of the toy, day 2 you receive the bottom half of the toy. It's just, I think it's a very cheap move, and like this person did mention, it's another overpriced Roblox item. And I did mention yesterday that considering I didn't even buy this advent calendar for myself, it's kind of difficult to understand the true disappointment of these people, and I don't really want to complain considering this is the first ever time we've got something like this, and I'm super happy that Roblox is getting big enough to have things like this. But when there is this many bad reviews, this many 1-star reviews of people complaining and saying that their children were extremely unhappy because either the toys they received were disappointing or the toys they received completely broke in their hands, it's not the greatest thing to be seeing. So hopefully these people do find a solution, or at least they do get their money back like they are seeking, and maybe hopefully we can see something be done about this, but I wouldn't be too hopeful. However, if you got this advent calendar for yourself, please tell me if you are also disappointed with this, and please tell me if your gingerbread man broke or not, because it seems to be every single reply I can find is someone mentioning that the leg on their gingerbread man just completely fell off. So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. What do you think of these terrible, awful reviews of the Roblox advent calendar? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.